Alright guys, I'm back for today's news. Oh, whoops. I'm coming in late today too, so. Anyway, so I had to go shopping. But anyway, so I had another story about Sony purchasing Haven or acquiring Haven Studios, so they're now officially under the Sony umbrella. Although I can't find the article for it, I saw it the other day, so I know it exists. Anyway, so on more acquisitions, Nintendo just acquired an animation studio, so they're going to be making more movies for their IPs. I think somebody said, I think Blaine's, I was watching it, they were talking about a Mario movie that it's in the works, so just add onus to what I just said. Anyways, oops. In a move that feels more overdue than surprising, Nintendo acquires animation studio Dynamo Pictures and renamed it Nintendo Pictures. The purchase studio will focus on developing visual content for Nintendo's various IPs. According to Eurogamer, it's unusual for Nintendo to acquire companies despite its recent SRD and next-level gaming details. Moreover, Nintendo Pictures Dynamo was a production company behind several animation Pikmin shorts. Work will be separated from Illumination, the animation studio behind the upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie. Official documentation on the purchase states Nintendo has decided to acquire 100% of the outstanding shares, accordingly treasury shares of Dynamo Pictures, and make it a wholly owned subsidiary to strengthen its planning and production structure of visual content in the Nintendo Group. The acquisition is expected to close on October 3rd, 2022. So they don't own it until that date. So fiscal year, Nintendo's results for this fiscal year, something, I don't know. Anyway, so interesting. Well, acquisitions are still happening between these big gaming giants. This was more on that Ubisoft's decommissioning of their games and online services and stuff. This was something to do with Steam, just more on that when I mentioned in a prior video. Ubisoft decommissions Assassin's Creed Liberation, says owners will still have access. So they basically backpedaled on this because people were like so confused, and rightfully so, pissed rightfully so, because people, they were doing a freaking sale too before they decided to bring the news out, and so people that purchased the game were like, wait, we're only gonna have it for a week anyway. So Ubisoft sent the following statement saying the current owners will still be able to access, play, or to re-download them. As stated in our support article on DLC and online features will be affected by the upcoming decommissioning, current owners of these games will still be able to access, play, or to re-download them. Our teams are working with other partners to update this information across all storefronts, and are also accessing all available options for players who will be impacted when these games' online services are decommissioned. On September 1st, 2022, it has also been our intention to do everything in our power to allow these legacy titles to remain available in the best possible conditions for players, and this is what we are all working on towards. Yeah, it'd be great if you keep the DLC, because I definitely purchased it quite a bit for other platforms. So just saying, some of the DLC for those old Assassin's Creed games are stellar, great. Sure, I'm not the only one that purchased them. Anyway, so yeah, man, they got this whole mess that they got going on now. Problem with digital distribution across all companies today. They need to fix it. Okay, Red Dead Online won't get major themed updates as more resources are shifted to GTA 6. So they're dropping the online support for Red Dead and focusing on the new Grand Theft Auto 6 that they have in the works. It's been in the works for a while, and they're so they can get that one rushed out. I don't know. Anyway, so like people are not happy about it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a really good, probably one of the best single players. I don't really care for the online as much, but the single player definitely really good. Like I played Red Dead Redemption 1, 2 was just, oh my god, so good. Anyway, so Red Dead Redemption 2 developer Rockstar won't bring any more major themed updates to Red Dead Online. It's instead using resources on the development of GTA 6. It's not to say that Red Dead Online will have its support cut off completely, though, as Rockstar said it still plans to update the game with seasonal special events, which isn't, you might as well just cut the support at that point. Build upon existing modes and add a new Telegram missions to maintain a healthy online environment. I don't even know. I don't think they were supposed to add properties. I don't think they ever did. So there's that. I don't think they're ever going to do that anymore, though. So over the past few years, we have been steadily moving more development resources towards next entry into the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations for this next entry to be its best it can possibly be. And as a result, we are in the process of making some changes to how we support Red Dead Online, Rockstar said. So yeah, I don't know. They're pretty much... even if they're not completely cutting the cord on this, then you might as well at that point. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think on that. I can imagine people are upset, seeing as they weren't doing any updates anyways to begin with. Rockstar reportedly shelves Red Dead Redemption GTA 4 Rematches to focus on GTA 6, and this is in response to that the fact that the recent remasters of the old titles did not do very well. They bombed. Rockstar Games reportedly shelved planned remakes including Red Dead Redemption and GTA 4 to focus on the upcoming GTA 6. This is after Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition was released to negative reviews from critics and fans alike. According to a prominent leaker, Grand Theft Auto 4 remasters were on the table a few years ago, but Rockstar chose not to proceed with the projects in mind. However, according to Kotaku, these projects weren't fully cancelled and could possibly see a return to development after GTA 6 release. So it's possible they might come back and try to do them later, but I don't know. It's maybe not get Grove Street Games to do them this time, or the one at least. Tez attributed to cancelizations of these remakes to the especially poor reception of last year's GTA Trilogy Remaster, which received a 5 in IGN's review for its sloppy redesign and straight-up broken mechanics. Yeah, so it's a mess. And then Nintendo gives, for the last article for today, I gotta wrap this up quick. My mom's trying to call me on my phone. Nintendo gives Switch warnings as summer temperatures rise. So they're warning for the temperatures this year because I don't think the console can handle that. While there are many parts of the world more used to hitting likes of 95 degrees Fahrenheit, the rapid increase in global temperatures means such heat is becoming a factor elsewhere, so much so that Nintendo has just issued a warning not to play with your Switch once the thermometer hits the big numbers. I have air conditioners, I think I should be fine, but I don't know if everybody does. Nintendo Switch it seems is not designed to run with the surroundings hit 95 degrees, tweeting on its Japanese account as a spotted Eurogamer. Company explained the console should not be used only between 5 to 35 degrees Celsius. I'm not even sure what the conversions are, though, to Fahrenheit, because I think I use Fahrenheit in my head. A scant few countries that still base their temperature scale on 16th century guesses at freezing point of obscure brine that works out to be between 41 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So anywhere above 100, yeah. No go. It only gets hot during the summer here. Really hot during the summer in Ohio, so. Extreme temperatures from both seasons. Really cold during the winter, really hot during the summer. Meanwhile, spring you're sneezing your brains out because of the weather switch. Anyway, so tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell. I greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.